Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus.
And here at the Fabric Patch, we just want to say that Earth Day every day should not be just a slogan. And the climate issues should not be left to our children and grandchildren.
Approximately 330 million tons of waste is generated by Americans every year. It goes into our landfills, our lakes, our rivers, our oceans, and almost 2 billion tons is made worldwide.
Reducing waste, avoiding single-use items, and reusing, recycling should be automatic. And when we strive to use less chemicals, we'll not only have a healthier lifestyle, it'll certainly be healthier for our planet.
So we're here today to ask you to join us in Earth Day every day. So we have put together a little video for you to watch to hopefully help you get started creating a healthy Earth every day.
Every year, Americans cut down 110 million trees just for paper towels, which is pretty costly when all we're using it for is for wiping up a few spills, and we use it as a one-time use. It's far better just to go ahead and use paperless towels. And hear me out, this is super, super simple. You make them once, throw them in the washer, you're doing your load of laundry anyway, you've used far less resources, and you're not chopping down any trees. They're very easy to make. They are just 10-inch by 12-inch squares. All you have to do is you just put a little serged or rolled hem or hemmed edge, cast on edge, however you'd like to finish it, just so you don't have a whole lot of lint. And then what happens, since they're made out of flannel, they just stick to each other, and you pull them off the same way that you would anything else. Wipe up your spill, do whatever it is that you're going to do, throw them in the washer, throw them in the dryer, and when they get out of the washer and the dryer, you just roll them back on. We save our paper towel rolls, and then we roll them on so we have them ready to go. Each paper towel roll holds about 15. You could get them a little bit thicker if you'd like to. Super easy to use. Cloth napkins are a really obvious earth-friendly option, and actually probably one of the easiest things you can do. If you don't have a collection of napkins, you can probably find some, buy some, or make them. They're only 12-inch squares. And what's really nice about cloth napkins is it really makes your guests feel kind of special, because there's so many fun ways to be able to fold them and really make a difference in your place setting. The other thing that you can do is, of course, we want to reduce the amount of plastic that we're using and the amount of plastic disposable utensils. What you can do is it's just kind of a cute little package just to put in your cloth napkin, put in your washable utensils, put them in a little bag, and after you're done, whether it's in your lunch or a picnic, or if it's just something that you keep in your car, you can go ahead and throw them back in the bag so you can launder the whole thing. I'm just going to show you really fast in case you don't know how to do my two favorite folds. This one is just called a triple fold, and it's really simple. All you have to do is you start with your napkin folded into fours, and you bring this corner down. And then you fold it into thirds. And that gives you an opportunity to put your silverware in there however you'd like. And then the rose is really nice, especially like with holiday napkins. If you have a red rose or something on the plate, and it's really easy, you're just going to fold it into a triangle. Roll it up. The thing we can do that is earth friendly is to skip some of those conventional cleaners. some of the dangerous solvents that we end up using and some of those chemicals are not only bad for the ozone, they're really bad to be breathing in, especially for children. They end up emitting something called VOCs, which is volatile organic compounds. So some of the things that we use are vinegar, baking soda, and castile soap. As a general cleaner, something that will clean just about everything from stainless steel to wood to glass is just 1 part vinegar and 1 part water in a spray bottle. For a glass cleaner, you can actually get away with 1 part vinegar, 2 parts water. We also make our own laundry detergent. You not only need to use far less, it ends up with far less residue left over, and it's way, way, way cheaper. 3 more things as long as we're in the laundry room. One is delicate cycle. If you wash your clothes on delicate cycle, you're going to end up never washing anything on hot, and you use far less water, and it's a shorter cycle. If you're washing something really gross, you can go ahead and do something that is a normal wash, but really you should avoid hot water. There's just no need for it, and it uses a whole lot of unnecessary energy. The other thing are the wool balls. Most people know about these and they use these. If you put 2 or 3, especially when you're washing your sheets, you don't get that really annoying bundled up wet spot that causes you to have to over tumble and over dry and run your dryer for longer. If you really feel like you need drier sheets, there's a great recipe for making your own.
Okay. So my favorite tip is shopping secondhand. My kids grow up so fast, there's no sense of buying new clothes just to throw them away. So I go to my local secondhand store, buy clothes for all of my kiddos. I can do a whole bag of kids' clothes, socks, underwears, pants, shirts, coats, $5. I can fill my bag. All right, and then my kids outgrow these. I bring them back for the next parents to grab, and it also keeps them out of the landfill.
No Earth Day talk could be complete without talking about bags. If you do still have some of these plastic bags to reuse until they actually die, it is kind of nice just to fold them up and keep them in your bag so that you have them with you. We like to fold ours kind of like a flag. The other thing is that for those great big bags that you end up using, I'm just going to show you there is an easy way to fold them. You're just going to take them, fold your handle over, fold it in thirds, and then as you fold this in, which is your top, bring this in and tuck that in. And then again, you can easily keep it in your tote bag, keep it in your car so that it's handy and you take it in the store with you. If you want to make your own bags, we have attached below a PDF to be able to make your own bag out of just a half of a yard of fabric. Super easy to use. What's nice about these is that if you put just a little 7-inch piece of elastic on one side where the button's on the same side, then it's the same thing. All you're going to do is fold this up by folding it in thirds, bringing this over, and as you roll it up, you'll bring this elastic over, and then you can go ahead and make sure that it's in your purse all the time. And again, easy access and making sure that you're always going to have it with you. The last one that I want to show you is just out of t-shirts. We've talked before about going to secondhand stores to be able to reuse things, to reduce things that end up in the landfill. You can certainly use t-shirts as rags. They work fantastic as rags because they don't have any kind of a raw edge. And because of that, the other thing that you can do is you can easily turn these into a bag. All you have to do is just cut off the neck, cut off the arms. This is already sewn, just do a little box bottom at the bottom. And then you don't even have to finish this. When you're doing something with cotton, we like to finish the edge either with a hem, or you can do this little serged or a piped edge if you'd like to. And that will look more like that. But what's kind of nice about a t-shirt, it's a little bit stretchy, but all you have to do once you've cut it is you just kind of pull it. Once you pull it, it kind of rolls that edge just a little bit, and it'll always stay like that. It's not going to keep fraying, it's not going to pull at all, and you have kind of this nice little finished edge that's kind of nice. If you want to go ahead and do just the bottom of a t-shirt, you can see where we've cut off basically the arms and the top. We've went ahead and serged all the way around the edge here. This is the bottom of the t-shirt, and then we just cut 2 little slits in here. Turn it right side out. And here's our cute little bag. And again, since we've cut through this, you don't have to do anything different. Just pull this. And then what happens is it just kind of rolls in that edge. And you have these little handles for a little bag. Another way to reduce and reuse is to utilize glass. It helps you if you're buying in bulk, and also just for even taking your lunch and for storing things when you buy in bulk. So it's not just the canning jars and the canning lids, but when you've washed your pickle jars, your mayonnaise jars, all of those, you can find that if you for some reason don't want to use the same old lids or you've lost those, there are a lot of universal sizes that you'll find that are in your small mouth and your large mouth jars, so that they'll fit all of these pretty easily, really with lots of seals. And even there's another one that you can use that is actually kind of cute that you can just pop on there. They will fit. You can get these in large mouth and small mouth size, and they put a really nice seal on there. If you're buying in bulk, this is a perfect opportunity to use all of those jars. And if you feel that you really need to keep some of your directions off of some of the package, you can certainly just tape that on your jar. Easy enough to take off and wash. 8 million tons of plastic ends up in our oceans every single year, and much of it is because of single-use items. Things like this one-time use coffee pod in this little plastic cup is fairly inappropriate. A glass of water in a piece of plastic that's never going to disintegrate and it's going to end up in our ocean, totally inappropriate. Even these, I'm not saying that these are terrible, but if you use it one time and toss it, I don't really know what the point of that is. You could rinse them. A lot of people that I know reuse these, but another option really is just to use something a little bit different. You can use your glass jars, you can use some paper to wrap something, or the other thing that you can use is, this is pull fabric bags that work really, really well. You can go ahead and throw them in the washer, throw them in the dryer. You can put the plastic zipper, or you can put a snap depending upon how you're using it. They're fully washable. We do have a pattern available. This is Carolyn's in Stitches. She also has an Etsy website selling this pattern. This is really so obvious, it's hardly worth saying, but the reason that it's so silly to carry these around is because you can get these reusable containers at the dollar store. If you want something a little bit more insulated, a little bit prettier, something from a company that you love, you can go ahead and do that too. It's going to keep your water either ice cold or piping hot, and it's not going to end up in the ocean. All of us want that specialty coffee in the morning, but there's no reason to ask for a styrofoam cup. Just bring along your reusable mug, and it'll even keep your coffee hot longer. In the bathroom, we have a couple of things. Obviously, we have the whole idea of all of the plastic. The easiest thing to do with that is either to have a refillable container so that you can buy in bulk and not discard all of this plastic. The other thing that is really growing in popularity is not just bar soap, but also bar shampoo. It's actually really nice and, again, decreases all of that plastic use. Americans cut down 15 million trees a year just for toilet paper. There are multiple options. I certainly am not somebody who's going to do reusable toilet paper, but there's some really nice products that feature bamboo toilet paper. This is the company that we use. We don't have any kind of a kickback. We're not an affiliate link, but I'm just going to say that we really, really like it. We find it extremely affordable, really, really soft. It's easily biodegradable if you have a septic system, and they will deliver it right to your door. Thank you for joining us today. If each of us commit to just a couple of those things, we think that it will make a difference in our future. And join us on Wednesdays when we do Fabric Chat, and we're going to share some recipes, share some additional tips, and feature companies that are helping us to do just that in making Earth Day every day. Have a great day. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.
Let's do a few of those things to help make ourselves a better future. Nope, what a miss. What a miss. Apparently I need to write it down.